All right, you all, what's poppin'? It is time for the continuation of the Resident Evil series. I'm going to warn you in advance. I am nowhere near it as skilled as Derps was, so take your expectations and drop them about 80%, okay? I'll get you this game, I hope. So we're going to do RE3, but hey, audience participation time. You all are going to choose my outfit, okay? I need to see numbers 1 through 8 in chat to determine what outfit we're going to use for our lovely Jill, okay? We got all of our outfits. We're playing the PC version of it, Taiwanese version. We'll tell you a little more details. 8 is going to be our normal outfit. Let me see what I see in chat a lot. I see a lot of 7s. All right. I see a lot of 7s, so 7 is going to be a lucky number. Let's go. Let's go, you all. Me playing a non-Mario or Sonic game. What is the world coming to? Here we go, you all. Resident Evil 3. So first of all, you know RE3 is on a variety of consoles. Okay, we are playing the PC version. So go install DirectX 6 and all that good stuff, because we're going to need that stuff to play it here, alright? This is the fastest version of the game to play, generally. Mainly because we are playing on hard mode, per se, but we can skip a lot of door transitions and cutscenes. Enemies are technically a little bit less health, but more as we go along. Alrighty. So our first cutscene, yeah, you know, we're stuck in here. Zombies are still jacked up. You know how it works.
September 28th.
Yes, see, listen
Daylight.
closely. Lore.
The monsters have overtaken the city.
They have?
Somehow,
Yes.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, because she's salty hot, and that's why. Here we go. Let's get it going here. So first of all, again, we are playing the Taiwanese PC version, hence the non-English characters you see. And the first thing we gotta do is get out this room. So we gotta get ourselves a little key. As you can see, we can skip a lot of our door transitions, kind of the trademark of RE games. But ain't nobody got time for that. Again, something exclusive to the PC version that you can't do in a lot of the other ports of the game. Alright? So we're gonna just go out here and just keep on following the path here. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them at least 5% accurately. So first bit of RNG. This is basically the RNG game of the RE series. This game has just unbelievable RNG, and that's why people should not run it. In fact, that door opening is actually good RNG. So if we get the door open, we need to run back so the zombies will get out of our way, because we gotta go down there. This is basically the big reset point of the run, at least the initial one. So we're gonna go over here and grab this shotgun. I'm about to get bodied. We're gonna see if we can get this out and shoot him very quickly. Oh, of course. Oh, my neck! I don't let you anyway, punk. So we're gonna get this. We need that lighter fluid. You were in my way. So we're just gonna take out your patellas. You don't need them anyway. Oh, waiting for me. Yeah, this is kind of a bad start here. Bump you. So it's good. Look, I'm not gonna die in this run, okay? I don't run these kind of games, okay? So I'm gonna make sure that I don't become Black History, alright? It's not fair right now. Let's continue on. So we need that this stuff. We're just gonna kind of bob and weave here. I like going downstairs, you know, work my calves. Spooky sounds, it's all good. You actually run a little bit slower holding a two-handed weapon, but I look really dangerous and threatening by carrying it. So here we go. We're going to go in here. We got a force scene here, and I'm just going to run over here, run behind him because they're not too bright. And our first little cutscene, we're just going to skip this. Run towards the door, and of course, there's a shiny object that we need. That being our lighter. Of course, you can't have a good RE game without a lighter, right? Especially playing as Jill. So again, we're going to take these objects and continue forward onto the next area. We got one little zombie that might be in our way. We're just going to break his ankles. Oh, he didn't even try to get me soft. So here's another RNG portion. This could explode at any time right here. We got to combine these two together. Uh-oh, I'm not facing it. Combine our lighter fluid with our empty lighter. And of course, that's pretty good RNG, honestly. No threat of those grabbing you. If they happen to bust out early, just kind of back up so they don't grab you. Now, the category of this game is 80%, so that means we're just going to beat the game as quick as possible. That means we have a lot of encounters where we have an option between two things. And we are just going to take the options that avoid a lot of the fights. In fact, this one, we're going to choose the top option, which is to just run away. Watch out. Don't want to slap my back. So into a familiar RE2 scene here. RNG time. You see the zombie run forward, but we didn't, which is actually better. So here's where we get to our RNG portion of the game, our first puzzle. Now, there are 4 possible solutions in this version. And we are already starting off bad here. Let's go at 513. Now, of course, we already know what all the options are. And it's the third. There are 4 possible combinations, just brute force it. Part of the reason why this game is kind of a nasty speed run because you typically just brute force. Girl, calm down. I know I'm cute and all, but no. So again, a lot of the puzzle places, I have to just stop raining the zombies. I know everybody wants to hug me because I got my nice little fierce blue jersey on, but nah, calm down. Now, another RNG portion. Will we get the Magnum or will we get the grenade, the rocket launcher, or grenade launcher, I say. Let's find out. And we get, oh look, the run is on. I know I got time for that. If you happen to not get that there, you can get it elsewhere, but we ain't got to worry about that right now. So let's just run back and, God, they sound like they got gas. Guess what? What's up, Nitty? I got your stars. So we're going to pick up this blue gem here. We need this for a little bit later. So he's going to be chasing me throughout the next few moments, but we're just going to run out the way. And this is a lot of times, you're going to have nemesis encounters periodically throughout the game. You're not required to fight them, except for some areas. Again, BigJon does not normally run these kind of games at the top level, so we're going to make sure we stay healthy. Alright, so of course in traditional Resident Evil format, we got to do a little backtracking, so we're kind of going back a little bit, but we're going to take another path over here. We're going to take that new stuff we got and go over towards this way. Right over here. So again, I'm getting a good workout running around Raccoon City in heels. I don't know how y'all do that, but... So again, let's take a look here. You see this? You see there's no green herbs here? We're going to see them later. This game has the way the game works with those things is if you don't see them in one place, there's another place you're going to see the health, or even our weapons that we need to use a little bit later. All right, don't hit my dress. Yeah, bottom weave, yo. All right, now just because I'm playing this very, very casually, speedrun, we're going to put down this handgun, and I don't need the lighter anymore for a while. So we're just going to run here, watch out for doggies. Those doggies are not nice doggies. Those doggies want to destroy me. So we got the introduction of a new character, a new enemy in the game right here. Hopefully these will not swipe my patella. Not a good feeling. And scum! So we're just going to go behind you. Now these zombies cannot grab you if they're on the staircase. They can only just puke on you. Like so. We kept that lovely hook shot. That lockpick so we can get our hook. So of course you know what's going to happen now. We're going to immediately use it. And we're going to run down here and look.
How did he find me?
Of course he found me. I'm running around on cement with heels. Who cannot hear that? So we're presented with 2 options, and we're going to take the option at the top, which is to go down
This
below
way.
underneath the restaurant. Thank you, Costin. Of course, you know what's going to happen. He's all super thick and diesel, so he breaks the floor. So now we got to get up out of here before we die. So suddenly, Carlos is just going to climb up and do a little piggyback and all that good stuff. So, let's continue on, shall we? So, you don't like your head, so you better calm down, bro. I know I'm cute and all. Now, one thing about RE3 is that depending on how you proceed through the game, that kind of determines what things activate. And I just want to show you that it's locked. Yes, in case you all thought it was previously unlocked. So in we go here. we're going to grab some first aid because that's cool. Now, we're going to see a very interesting transparent, semi-transparent step ladder here. We're going to push this thing 11 times over so we can open up that fire thingamajiggy. That's close enough. If you don't get your behind up there, girl. Yeah, she's walking around in heels. She's probably tired. So we're going to go down here, open this up, and go upstairs. Now, determining how you get this order, I know in the older rush, you used to grab a crank a little earlier, which would cause Nemesis to be in here. Woo! Woo! Don't be scared, y'all. So we're going to go over here and try to grab this other jewel before a big guy grabs me. So we're going to make a corner, and I think I'll probably get hit. No, oh, no, okay. See, I told you to back up off me. See? Yeah, we had a pretty fast sprinter there, so we had to put him in his place, which is on the floor. So now we're gonna have we have our 2 jewels. We got the blue one earlier, and when blue and green combine, we make purple. No, I don't know how that works, but we're gonna take these 2, combine them in here in the missing area, and this will allow us to get to the next portion of the map. So into the City Hall area we go. Alrighty, so don't be scared, y'all. Don't be scared. Y'all scared? Y'all scared? So coming up on the next screen here, we're gonna have a little series of zombies to kind of bob and weave through. Now, the reason we're going this way is because in order to get out of this whole area of the game, we have to get some upgrades. So first here, we're going to see what we got here. We got zombies. No, we don't. Take care of them. You could also have dogs there. Again, randomness. We're going to have some enemies down here. I'm a little concerned, so we're just going to... Uh-oh. There you go. That takes care of them. So there's a barrel that you can just buy them all, which I did. So old boy is dead. So of course, we're just going to say, bump you. We ain't got time for you because it's a speed run.
Chill. Put this on.
So he gives me a nice little accessory to make me look a little bit cuter. So now I can carry 2 more inventory items. So a total of 10 now. And I may need to go over there to get that wrench. Because we need that wrench, not wrench, the wrench and the ranch in order to proceed to another part of the game. By the way, I'm intimidated by carrying around an empty shotgun here. You see those herbs? We might get them later. In fact, because of what happened here, we're going to go ahead and switch over to this because we have no ammo. But first, we got friends. So I'm going to run behind him and grab this gunpowder B. I'm using tank controls. Bob and weave, y'all. Bob and weave. Alright, y'all not scared, are you? You're not scared, are you? Don't be scared. Woo! That's what I'm talking. Uh-oh. Oh, big guy. Alright, that's enough. We'll worry him later. Just get him out of the way. So in order to proceed forward, we got to do a lot of switcheroo. We got to take stuff, bring it elsewhere, and all that good stuff. He might grab it. Oh, he's too slow. Don't be scared, y'all. So we're going to take this little tablet we got, and we need to actually put it in place and grab another one in order to proceed forward. So we're going to kind of do a little backtracking. Carlos running around scared. Little punk. It's all good. I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need no Carlos. So we're going to run down here. Dude, ain't she tired by now? So we're going to put this one in that place. Go over here and grab this one. Because I'm soft, I'm going to grab this herb because, you know, I'm not trying to die. We're not going to save. We're not going to play it too casual and save. We're going to do it all bump and save. So we're going to run behind him. We're going to have a friend here. So we're just going to run behind him because, oh! Remember, he can't grab on the staircase, so it's all good. I was going to just puke on you. So we're going to take this other tablet back to where we got the first one from. Here you can have birds or dogs. We still got one alive, so we're just going to kind of bust out a turn here. We might have to deal with him later. So we're going to put this in place, and now we have the battery. Want some of this? Get down. You can't have Ari without batteries somewhere. So now we're going to take that battery and go back this same hallway. Just going to run behind him. I got time for that. He's still in the way, but he's going to be gone. Yeah. If they're decapitated, they're no longer a threat. So now that we got Big J battery, we're going to take that battery over into this area. So these guys are still chilling. And we're just going to run up here. Hopefully they don't grab me. Oh, we want to race? You want to race? And I got speed shoes. Oh, come on. RE3 is fun because if you're not exactly in the right pixel, you cannot place or, trigger certain things. So we're going to try to hug the wall here. And hopefully they won't grab me. Oh, that's my neck. By the way, don't shoot that red thing at close proximity. You will be dead. They'll put your health in like the negative or something. Alright, so now we have this little area here. A little math time. So what we're going to do is up, down, down, down. Now there are two doors here. The left door has the fuse. We need the fuse to take it back to that train area in order to proceed out. If for some reason you wanted the grenade launcher that I'm carrying right now, that right panel will open that. And it's basically some math, Up, 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 down will open the right one, giving me what I'm carrying right now. Of course, two options, take out the back door or fry the fence. But guess who has found me? Of course, I'm still running around on heels and cement. So, Nemesis has a finite number of rockets. He runs out, he's out. Then he just can just slap you. So Nemesis can probably chase me for the next few screens here. You know when the music changes. Oh, he didn't come. I'm shocked. That's pretty rare. So bob and weave through here. So we're going to put down some things here. We don't need a shotgun that has no bullets, okay? We don't need a lockpick yet. And of course, I'm just going to put that blue herb. Now I only have one bullet here, so... yeah, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. Can they use guns? Please God, no. So now we're going to kind of go back here. Again, the game of backtracking. Because we got to take what we have and go back to another area of the map. We have this wrench, remember? And we're going to use that in order to play Fire Lady. So we're going to unscrew this, conveniently place some hose here and go back and make a left turn here. Her left anyway. Watch out for zombies. Okay, no swipes of the ankle. We're good. Here we can have dogs or zombies. Doesn't really matter which. They're pretty easy to dodge. And here's where we have a very interactive scene here. You go, Jill. You go. Alrighty, so of course we're going to take this path. We saw this path early in the game. And oh wait, let me show y'all something. Look closely. You see that zombie in the window? That's spooky. Anyways, by the way, blue herbs will cure poison. Which hopefully I don't have to worry about. Oh, look at that boogeyman. Uh-oh. Now, the most infamous puzzle of this game. Well, maybe not infamous, but a frustrating one. This has 3 possible solutions. The most common one answer is Sasprin. Now, you can know the answer by actually watching a video. Sasprin has let me down. So we're going to go Aqua Cure on it. I can't spell. We're going to say Aqua Cure? Yeah, that's why you spell check. Guess they didn't have spell check back in these days. Alright, Aqua Cure, let's go. Aqua Cure. Yeah. I didn't learn how to type on the keyboard. So we're going to go in here and we have to go obtain another portion, another item we need to get out of this area. Look at all this gunpowder. So let's stock up. So as I mentioned, in this game, if you don't see something somewhere, you're going to see it elsewhere. So what I'm going to do is, we're actually going to make some C's. A and B make C. That's how potion math works. Alright, there you go. So now we got a little gunpowder action, a little ammo. And we need this. And just because it's sitting here, I don't want to leave anything behind, you know. You know, I like gunpowder. So A and B, combine it together, and man, now we have more ammo. And we're going to actually use that right now. Just in case. Alright, enough motion. Let's go. We got to get out of here. Uh-oh. I'm scared. So we got two ways to do this. Brute force or shoot him. I ain't scared. Let's go. So remember I have that herb. I'll be in caution, but it's no biggie. Let's go. Oh, I didn't go that way. Tank controls are dumb. I'm just saying. That's why I play Mario games. So I'm just going to push these two out of the way and just run right past them. So she's over there holding her chest and she has some bad Chipotle, but it's all good. Now I do run a little bit slower right now, but we'll fix this in a moment. It's all right. I got a first aid, you know. Now just because I told you I love ammo, I'm an ammo freak in this game because I want to make sure I don't die because I'm not a top level speedrunner. So again, guess what? A and B make C. C plus my reload tool gives me more ammo. Let's go. So again, the game of backtracks. So now we had to go over there and get that machine oil, well that oil. Now we gotta go all the way back to where we came from. But first, we're gonna do something that's obviously you should not do in real life. We're going to just grab, well, let's just show. Again, do not try to recreate your own RE3 in real life. It is not a wise idea. So what we're going to do is just stick our hand in this sparks of this car's engine and just grab that power cable, because why not? But first, more cutscenes. So we got two options, fall down or climb back up, I think. We're going to choose the option to climb back up. There's a creature down there that we are going to have to deal with later. In the 80% route, there are not too many forced fights, but there is one coming up. I'm actually going to do a little switcheroo here. And we're going to go over here and grab some more ammo. Oh, I already got the ammo, didn't I? I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah, look at those skills. So again, the game of backtracks. We're kind of going back to where we came, except we're going to make another turn this time. We're going to make a little turn here. We have one more area of the map we need to traverse until we go to the next area of the game. So this guy's still not too bright. But he does know a cute lady when he sees one. So again, don't be scared, y'all. The health is a little low. Now, by the way, the game registers your health full at 200 health. We're at 60 right now. So you remember those? So for those who don't know, if you don't know your math of Resident Evil, one green herb is 50 health. Two combined is 100. Three combined is 200, which is full health. So three will always give you full health. Now, before I go over here, because I forgot something, because of the routes. So we're going to let me just use my doggone herb. We're going to get another one in a second anyway. Remember I always tell you, don't forget the crank? Don't forget the crank. Don't forget the crank. I remember when this route changed and I always forget the crank. Guess what? I still forgot the crank. So I don't like you, so come here closer. You don't need your face anyway. So just going to freeze it off like a wart. So we're going to go in here and grab the crank because I need this crank. This is actually required. I need the crank. I always forget that crank. So free space is gone from us. Thank you all for reminding me about the crank. I appreciate it. Kinda need it. He can sitting there waiting, ain't he? You want some of this? Come here. Go out of the way. Alright, so the reason we need that crank is because we have to access this gas station over here. And we're going to take that crank and combine it with our wrench. So, crank it. Oh no! That's alright. So that's our last usages of those items right there. So after she gets a little workout on, the game prompts me, hey, you don't need this anymore. Do you want to get rid of it? You've seen that before. Let's play puzzle time. So a little cutscene, we don't care about that. And let me combine this. So we're gonna play a little game of lights out here. So whatever you see lit, the letter that's lit, which is C, whatever you flip, the opposite things are done. So whatever buttons on the left and right of what you click are alternating in state. Do it 3 times, and you are awarded with machine oil. Yay, machine oil, yay. That's what I wanted. Now we have all the items we need to get the heck out of this area. Of course, suddenly a fire and all that stuff. So let's continue, shall we? So nothing can go wrong, right? Right?
Stars.
Yeah. So we're just gonna break his ankle. Yep, you're too slow. So everybody's active here now, so we're just gonna have to bottom weave with tank controls here. We're gonna run over his legs so he doesn't grab me. And just continue way backwards. Watch out, the Star Trek lean. That's right. No, more Star Trek action. So now we have fallen down into a hole that we skipped for editing reasons. And to get out of here, we have to get some ladder action. So what we're gonna do is go over to this ladder real quick. I'm gonna wait for it to spawn. And then run over down here and grab this one. Then quickly run away and hit the hitbox over here and get out of here. If you get grabbed by that, you get hit for 30 health per attack, and usually it's going to be 60 total. It's really hard to only get hit once. So we're through that mess. So go back onto this area, and now let's combine all this stuff together. So take this and this, use that, that, and lastly our fuse. All of our powers have combined, and now we're Captain Planet. Let's go. Now we can get out of here. But first, you know what? Something's wrong. Go back and check it.
Mikhail!
And what's wrong? Guess who? If she don't take off those heels, no wonder he keeps finding us. Again, this is another optional fight. Different categories do require you to kill nemesis on every encounter. But
No, the brakes are out.
so let me tell you, when there's a train or something moving, or Star Trek wiggle, whenever there's a train moving and the brakes are out, this is what you should not do in real life.
It's useless.
Please don't do that. Oh my, let me skip that. Have mercy. Yeah, no wonder you sound like that. You just jumped out of a moving plane, knucklehead. Anyways, as we proceed forward to the next part, now we're in our mansion-like area. So of course the burning zombies are all jacked up, so we're not worried about them too much. We're gonna go over here, grab our key to get this nearby door open. Now, also coming up in this part of the game is our first required fight. No matter what category you run, you have to do this upcoming fight.
Here's a gift for you.
Now, sometimes there's ammo on the table here. Carlos is going to usually give me frost rounds here. Yeah, there it is. And off we go. So, of course, in the house, in a kind of more classic RE setting, of course, the first thing we got to do is watch the zombies crawling on the ground. Just run over here. Because we have to do a puzzle. Everybody loves Resident Evil puzzles, don't we? Now, I want you all to notice on the ground here. You see this? You see these grenades? All this gunpowder. So what we need on the upcoming fight is what I use, are freeze rounds. Now, I already have quite a significant number of them myself. Quite a lot of them. So we're going to make these. We're actually going to combine these, and there we go. So we got way enough ammo, honestly. We grab that key, but first, behind buildings. Ooh, more zombies. So we're not worried about them. Just get to the door. So now we're going to head upstairs to our music box puzzle. Now let's tell you about this version of the game. Again, we are running the Taiwanese version. So in the Taiwanese version, the solution is always the same. The RNG portion is where the puzzle actually starts from. What if you don't hit that? If you don't hit that. So in best case scenarios, you only have to make one change. But I'm sure I'll have to make 17 out of 6. So there are 3 letters, A, B, C, D, E, F. And from left to right, the positions of the pegs are up, down, up, down, up. It looks like I have to make, let's get 3. It looks like 3. So this is not in English, but I'm a highly trained professional here. So we're going to go down for B. Next, up for C. Yeah, we got to make 4 changes. This is not good RNG. So we're going to go to skip, up for the last one. And now we're going to play, which is the center option. So anyway, up, down, up, down, up. Bad RNG, but nevertheless it gives me what I need, another portion of the key. So we can access another portion of this level. Or this level anyway, so back downstairs we go. But first, oh, Nimi is here. So 2 options are something and something. I think when we're going to choose the top option, which is to push him off. So the banister is broken and I don't care. Let's go. By the way, spiders can poison you. There are blue herbs nearby, but we don't want to get poisoned. If you get poisoned, you lose 1 HP per second. Eventually, you'll be dead. So now we're going to take these portions of our key together and go in there. More ammo inside the dead man, because that's where ammo stores. Oh my goodness, watch out, girl. So here's another puzzle here. Check out the clock time. You see that? 9 o'clock. Now, the solution of this is interesting. You have to make the clocks, make the center clock 12 noon or 12 midnight, what you're going to call it. But there are only 6 possible setups, and the setup you use is based on what the time is on the center clock when nothing is placed. So by looking at just the center clock, I already know that we have crystal, amber, and obsidian from right to left, making it equal 12 o'clock in the center, giving me the gear I need for just a little bit from now. So, just a little thing again. Again, most people who run this game, they usually have a little cheat sheet. Unless you're just like really... Oh, we got poisoned. Monka. That's not desirable. Bad luck there. So, we got poisoned, so we're losing 1 HP per second. We're at 161 HP, so... But it's all good. Again, I'm a trained professional. I know exactly what I'm not doing. Because I'm going to be more jacked up by the time this fight is over. So, we're going to go over here and grab this other gear. Now, first required fight. So, first of all, we're going to make sure we have our gears together. So, we're at 150 health. So, count down 1 for every second. I'll use a health if I need to, but I should be okay. So here's our first required fight, and this is where we use our frost round. So if he hits me, I lose a lot of health. That's not good. So we're gonna get back over 100 here. So he's gonna fall down right in front of me. I'll just aim down and well away on him. He has 230 health. He's at 142, 55. Next shot, he's dead. Don't slap me.
I'm sorry, Jill.
You ain't sorry. Your behind was in the house
Please,
hiding.
wake up!
So Jill's dead. No, she's not dead. But she is now
October 1st.
poisoned from Nemesis' attack and stuff.
I woke up to the sound of falling rain.
So that means
can't believe
Carlos
I'm still
is going to take over now. So Carlos' portion of the game now. So let's go. Carlos has a gun. He has a cool gun that has limited health, but we're not worried about it. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. So we're gonna go over here and just get him dead. Oh, I totally shot him. I think I just killed the banister instead. Anyways, I don't like that wall anyway. So Carlos is going to kind of similarly backtrack the path that Jill just came from, except we're going to go a little bit farther beyond to a new area of the game. Look, you're going to get off my patella now. What is with my patella? I must have that good blood. So we're going to go past this clock puzzle and go over here and push our Liberty Bell to go to the next area of the game, where we get to see a new zombie type or a new enemy that we all know and love so much. Into the hospital we go, because where else would you buy drugs from? So this scene is a little bit edited for the, or censored for this version of the game. It's not as grotesque as the other versions, where you actually see the head fall off and just kind of dribble off the floor and stuff. I'm getting that because I'm playing soft. So, in order to get all the stuff we need, first of all, we're going to pick up this lovely DAT player. Well, DAT tape. Some of y'all remember DAT tapes. We're going to fake our voice here by playing this tape.
There also appears to be a slight fracture in his right arm just below the elbow. However,
I shall go up into the elevator. So this is another portion that is very, very random. Very, very random portion of the game. We could have zombies here when we don't. Now this is a room that I think any top level RE player cannot stand. Typically you just always brute force and guess it. And I will do my best as well to hopefully get good luck. Chat, tell me left or right. While you all discussing that, now this little drawer can go in only one or two places. The drawers have to be accessible. So this is going to go against the far wall. The chat is majority saying left. So we're going to go with left. The left wall here. So we're going to hope that this is good RNG. If it's not this one, it's obviously the right. Chat, I'm going to blame you if it's wrong. Oh, the chat comes through. I can't believe it. So that means, based on which way, oops, that's not the right one. This is, what is this? What is this, 3, 2, 5? What? No, which one? Dude, I got so shocked I forgot which one it is. It's 5, 3, 1. The chat did it. We need this chat for every RE3 run for anybody. Now, in the room before this, it actually has a dead guy that has the combination, which will allow you to know which one. It's only 4 possible ones. We're going down to the basement now. We could have zombies here. We don't. So because we didn't have zombies here, that means we're going to have hunters when we come out of here. But guess what? This guy's not too bright, so we're just going to run past him. The penalty of getting good RNG is you have to deal with hunters. So we're going to pick up the first grade paste. Turn on this very, very obvious looking machine here. Thank you, Dritz, I appreciate it. So this puzzle right here is pretty simple. We have to make these little color bars equal each other. By doing so, we press gears 1, 3, and A on this version. They're equal. And we get ourselves some lovely strawberry Kool-Aid. Yay. That Kool-Aid is everything we need to go back and go fix Jill. But of course, you know what happens then. So, oh, I'm going to shoot you. Bye. Miss me, you're too slow. He's not bright, so it's going to run behind him. Listen carefully. Hear those footsteps? You hear him? So there's the thing on the wall we shot blew them up. Blew the first one up. So you have to make sure that they're both dead. You can listen carefully. I didn't mean to go to 4th floor. That was a mistake. We want to go to the floor. We're out of here. We're getting out of here. So zombies will be here because we had hunters on the bottom floor. So this is kind of the principle. If you see something in one place, then the other thing is going to have the other thing. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So we just got to get back to Jill now. But somebody has booby-trapped the whole building. So, get out before time runs out. The explosion has been edited for broadcast. And let's just continue back. Those are not bad. Those are very, very mean toes. They will slice and dice in any place. Look. They just love my patella, man. So, again, just going back to where Jill is. But you know what's going to happen. Nemesis has grown more limbs, apparently. Yo, I want you all to watch the back. Watch that fire right there. You see it? Yeah, that's going to be hype. So, hey, what's up, Jill? We're going to combine this stuff together, and suddenly she is okay. So now we're back in control of Jill, and now we need to take some items we need. So we do need our lockpick now and our lighter. Put away a long time ago. Again, this is not the fastest run in the game. I am not a top low run in the game. Shouts out to Retrothon being open to people of all skill levels because I am not a skilled person in this game. I can get through it, but you ain't gonna see me in no 40-minute time, no 41 anyway. I ain't trying to scare you. I'm here. I will protect you from the big bad mutants. Nemesis is mad, so he's gonna be chasing me for a little while. So again, we're kind of retracing the steps of Carlos, but this time we're going to go over here for our next portion of the game here. So all we really need here is the key. And out we go. I'm going to equip a weapon here just in case. We're going to put a little frost in his face and head up to Raccoon Park. So coming up in this, we could have worms, hunters, or snakes. Or worms are good, should I say. Next screen we can have dogs or hunters. I'm sorry, zombies. We don't. This is not the desired thing here. Yeah, you go sit down. Next screen we could have dogs or hunters. Let's see what we get. I think we have hunters. Yeah. Gotta be careful here because hunters can decapitate you in one hit. If you're in caution and you get a swipe, a certain swipe, dude, your head is gonna be rolling around like we are doing that Marble Madness thing from yesterday. Fade to red, thanks for playing. No parting gifts. So we're gonna grab that key to go back across the little water area. And we have a little puzzle here. This puzzle is pretty simple. There's a little guide on the wall there that tells you what to do, but you need to drain the water behind me. So 2, 3, 5, that's not 5. Ruined. My speedrunner license revoked. When I say 2, 3, 5, basically gear 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 1. You have a limited number of moves to do this. So you have to make sure they're done properly. This will drain the water behind me. Well, I hope it's been done. If it ain't, someone has stole my body. So, because, you know, Resident Evil games, we gotta go deeper and deeper into the Earth's core. So we're gonna run through this, like, blood-infused water here to head over to our next section. Now, we do have another required fight incoming. There's no way around this fight. You have to do it. Alrighty. Yo, thank you for the raid, yo. So what we need to do is we're gonna be an arsonist apparently. You know, Jill's little side job apparently. So first, start a fire. And that's our last features of the lighter, so it's no longer with us. And now let's put our hip into it. Oh. That's right. Never skip leg day. So now that we have all that good stuff, I'm gonna run over here because we gotta make some ammo. So what we need is we need ourselves some acid rounds. So we're gonna take 2 of these, combine them with our grenades here, and gives us plenty. And because I'm playing like I'm playing a little soft today, you know. You know, I can't beat the game if I'm dead. So into the hole we go. All we really need is more ammo because I told you I'm an ammo freak. And we need this lovely sparkling key. So we'll attempt to leave here. Cutscene. Warning me about stuff coming up. And of course,
I'm quite impressed.
I don't care how impressed you are. So let's go. We're going to swap out for our acid rounds and let's get ready for our next fight, shall we? And now you can actually one-cycle this fight. I've only done so one time in my life. Every hit takes away 90. This dude has 800 health. That wasn't exactly the best first cycle. But he still has a significant number of health here. This is probably one of the dumbest bosses in this game. That's done with oh lord, didn't stab the hole in my dress. So we have to wait for him to do all this little mess. Eventually he'll be fine. He'll go well away and take care of him. Wait for it. There he is. So, and one more shot and he's dead. I said die. Oh, he has 0 health, man. I have to like literally just tap him. Yeah, this is a really bad fight here. Let me be careful here. So I just have to literally tap him for him to die. I can literally just kick him with my shoe. Anytime you want to come out the ground. So here we go. Let's just kill him now. Can we? I can't. Dude, what in the world? I couldn't even shoot it. So now it's so bad, they're giving me the alternate way to beat him, which is just literally just electrocute him, which is the backup way. If you don't die. Welcome to Tremors. We're totally watching TNT here. Anyways, can you please get yourself together? Yeah, this is like pretty. Yeah, you see, I just have to just literally tap them. Anyway, now that we're done with Tremors, the Tremors 8. Actually, I guess maybe this might be Tremors more like 3 or 4. Let's continue on, shall we? So again, we just had to get past that. You had to go backwards, and of course you're forced to fight that thing no matter what. So back to the wormy worms. Since I'm over here holding my chest, like I got bad heartburn, we're gonna go pick up some health here just to make sure nothing bad happens. We want to actually see this run end. At least I do anyway, on a good note. So over here, there are 3 lovely placed herbs. Again, 3 together gives me full health. So we're just gonna combine these together. Boom, 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 and we're gonna hold on to that. We're not gonna use it right now. So now we have to go back to the other section. He's not gonna tell me, he's gonna take no trip to tell us. So everybody's at the mine. We've already cleared out all the enemies on this path. So we just have to go all the way to the very end of it. There's one more hunter, I believe, that I think I left. So to make sure we don't die, because we are in caution, he should jump over me. Yeah. Again, in caution, hunters can decapitate you, so you don't want to risk that. Alright, y'all. It's getting hype. As we get towards the final area of the game. So we're just going to jump off. Because why not jump out of a train? Why not jump off a bridge or something? So in our last portion of the game, the weapon of choice, we need frost rounds. Carlos is winded. I guess he didn't have his ass in a pump. It's all good. We need this key, and we're going to pick up this first aid for sure. Now, what we have to do actually now is unlock another part of the map. So this is a little Steam puzzle, but we're going to break the logic because why not? So you can get close enough to the trigger of that console to actually turn it on. How cool is that? This is not as intended. So we're just going to turn this red back on, turn this one back on, and off we go. Alright, so let's continue on to our next area. We're going to run behind this dude because why not? We're going to grab our Omega zip disc here. And we're going to leave the room and come back to reset the position of these enemies so they're not in our way. Now, our next set of randomness. First of all, we have random enemies. We can have hunters, the grasshoppers, or the leeches. And we have these dudes. Oh! I love you too, honey. Well, this is not a time for hugs and kisses here. Next screen could be hunters or worms. And thank God we have worms. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever played this game, you probably have encountered a puzzle that just casually wrecked your brain when you first saw it. It may have taken you many eons to beat this. But coming up is the infamous water table puzzle. It's one of those things that when you speedrun it, it makes so much sense. So, in order to solve this puzzle, there's only 4 possible setups. You know which one to solve it by looking at the very top line in the first 2 columns, where we have high and empty, which is the best possible RNG, by the way. To do this, what we'll do simply is choose A and move A right once. Then we'll go to B, go to B and move B right once. And then go to C and move C left twice. Then the red, yellow, and blues add up to the top line, and life is perfect. Doors unlock, life is happy. So again, only 4 possible setups. Now, we need ammo, because I told you I'm an ammo freak. So what we need coming up for our next fight, we need freeze rounds. So we're going to make ourselves and we're going to take this last one. I have a C in my drawer there. I've got tons of ammo for the fights coming up. Whoops. Well, I didn't exactly want to do that, but okay, whatever. We got 2 in our gun right now. Oh, I need to go pick up the first aid just in case. We're gonna be a little bit on the soft side here. You know, we can't win the game if we're dead. Alrighty. The final fight is coming up, y'all. So we're gonna go back up here and pick up. We're gonna go pick up our little thing here. We put this C down here. Let's give me a little more freeze rounds and off we go. Yeah, I'm playing Big J soft right now. I'm nervous. I've never run a Resident Evil game in any marathon, especially as a non-top player, so I'm quite screwed. So back up we go. The game of backtracking is held at the wall here. Back into the elevator, or as some of you all call the lift. We're gonna do a little ammo readjustment here. And what's up, Rick? Oh, you just. Oh, I'm about to say I just tickled them a little bit. So now we need our freeze rounds. So we're gonna combine all these frost rounds together. We got our zip disc ready. No parallel port required. Insert zip disc into a very strangely shaped zip drive. And our next required fight. So enjoy the lovely cutscene.
Proceeding with operation in treatment room. Please evacuate immediately.
So, many of us have seen this fight here. It gives us a demo of what I should be doing in order to do this fight, which is actually the fastest route to do it. But our brother is scared. So we're going to just roll away with my freeze rounds. We're going to hit 4 and run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're gonna run over here. And then we're gonna run before he grabs it with his whippersnapper. He'll fall down to his knees a little bit. We're gonna back it up a little bit and go from a distance. And 2 more hits and he'll be dead. So you want to kill him right where I am, because what happens is the key card that's going to see in just a second here is right there. Yeah, that fight was good. My previous fight, yeah, not so hot. So I'm going to take this newly accessed key card and let's get out of here. Yo, final fight incoming, y'all. More Star Trek wiggle.
Confirmed. All personnel, evacuate.
So, of course, in typical Resident Evil formation, somebody should have blown up the whole doggone universe, because we can't kill them, so just blow everything up instead. So we're just gonna get y'all out of the way here. We're gonna hug the wall here. Oh, the neck. So I'm just gonna run over here just to get my health up to our full. We have a lot of health there. We got 2 first aids, but you know, it never hurts to be safe. So off we go. So we're gonna kind of go a little bit back. We're just gonna make a U-turn here and go in said note. Whoops. We're gonna hug this left wall and hopefully nothing will be mean. Thank you. And of course the whole world's about to blow up. You remember I told you that. And we're gonna go down. Down the ladder we go. So make way to the final fight. We're gonna watch our step here. That's right, BigJon. That's the way to watch your step. Another neck grab from the zombie. More Star Trek wiggle. And now we're in the final boss layer. No turning back. More Star Trek wiggle. So we have to first give power to this gigantic device to my left.
Checking system. Checking battery. Warning. There is not enough power to activate the system.
So we have the world's most depressed computer over here that has no power. And so I will give him the power by pushing in the very, very large 9-volt batteries in sequential order 1 to 3.
Connected.
But you know it's about to be lit. So our nemesis has been bulking on his growth hormone and can get swole on demand apparently. So we have to continue to push these batteries before I get chunk. No more neck hug. So we're gonna go around the corner here to push in battery 2. You saw what battery 3 is. Now, the way this fight works is the final hit has to be delivered by the railgun. No matter how much ammo you have, the last hit has to be done by the railgun. In order to do that, the earliest possible kill is on the second time the railgun shoots. So, typically you want to have a lot of ammo, preferably fire rounds, to get his health below 200. Yes, 800. So we're going to go around the corner here, and we're going to aim up. So first we're going to get our ammo situated here, our health. All right, and let's go. Shoot. Is that 580? 535? Now you can't see this. I don't think they calculate the health on the screen or later. Okay, that 355. So I'm in caution. I gotta move here. So it's gonna be close. I need to get him. I need to get a couple more hits here. Oh! Yeah, I'm not gonna be the killer. He's not quite where I want him to be at. Now he's low enough now that nothing will hurt me. So I'm just gonna sit here and chill. He's in the path and he'll get bodied. I'm on BigJon personal world with the pace. That's all that matters. So Nemi is dead. I'm almost overestimate, but because I will go overestimate to give you all what you all want.
Overheating.
In the event that you are not on PB pace, you normally will typically you'll just leave. But if you can't PB, you know what you did. You know what you did. We're gonna choose. There are two options: leave or finish off the monster. And we're gonna choose the finish off the monster option, the top option. So enjoy.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
See, I sacrificed the estimate to give him stars. And suddenly the door unlocks. You know how it works. You know how it works. And
Jill!
there we go.
Over here!
Nemesis is dead, so we think, until RE4, right? Comes back with a new name. That is Resident Evil 3.
We have a rather
The world is dead. We all
It
don't
seems that the
exist.
President and the Federal Council have passed judgment over the civilians of Raccoon City. The President and Federal Council have ruled that the back.
So there you go, you all. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Again, anyone that knows me knows that this is not a primary series of mine. There are no mushrooms, no egg rolls, no Luigi's,
literally wiped off the
no
map.
Starman,
Current
no
reports of the
Bowser.
death toll
Well, I guess
surpassing
it's
100,000.
well, that dude kind of looked like Bowser, just a different color palette.
Hearts go out to those poor civilians.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, thank you all for allowing me to run this game in an advanced, casual manner. I appreciate it. And of course, don't you all leave, because obviously there's tons of more content all week long for Retrothon, alright? So thank you all so much, and I will see y'all again for another run tomorrow. Alright? Now get out. No, don't leave. Don't leave. There's more people coming up. Don't leave. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. I'm hungry as heck. I need a double cheeseburger with honey mustard and extra cheese, cooked medium rare. What is this? I need to go and use the bathroom. I've had too much tea. Why have they not switched the game? Please don't listen.